Rob Schneider is this very weird character. Like the space he occupies my mind because like every like I want to say like 2 to 3 months he starts trending on Twitter and people start debating something he like said and there's like people defending it. I'm like, why is anyone think you're all talking about it because you were told to by the trending tab? No one's following Rob Schneider. No one wakes up and thinks, I wonder what Rob Schneider thinks about that, like childcare or like, like post-op surgery in children. No one has ever thought, what is Rob Schneider thinking? Not even his own wife. Give it up for Very Good Clips. Go subscribe to them. They're making money now.
My chain. My chain. My chain. Don't you like my chain?
Well, there was only 200
So the thing is with this stuff, sometimes it's like, it's something that looks like too good to be true. It's Rob Schneider. As we know, hilarious comedian Rob Schneider. From Saturday Night Live and everything else. He did Jordan Peterson's podcast because he can't resist being taken seriously. It's the apple that dangles in front of the comedians. Some of them, varying levels of talent, go for it. Jim Carrey, people like that. They'll take it because they don't want to be laughed at anymore. They want people to think of them as an intellectual because for whatever reason, comedians think it's you have to have a gifted like you have to be like Isaac Newton to have like takes and like angles and to think of like and to do misdirects. Like, oh God, yeah, how your average MIT student couldn't possibly you've focused on comedy for so long because you're retarded that you do comedy. Most people realize that being funny is a coping mechanism for bad behavior, and they don't engage in it because they're like adults and they want to think about things that actually fucking matter to them. Now, me personally, I don't care about stuff that matters at all. I like reading books about whales. I like watching big fat guys wear diapers and they shit and piss in them. I like burping girl. Like a big fat girl that burps on people. I like guys that eat a lot of nachos. That's what I'm interested in. I have no interest in anything that could remotely matter. But it would be funny if I got a brainworm and at 59 years old, I started dressing like this. And this is another thing that I wish I could tell. Like, I wish I could send like an Amber Alert, like SMS style alert to everybody's phone that is over the age of 55 and tell them that the black glasses does not work. Black glasses helps you look a lot younger. If you're, like in your 40s, the salt and pepper, that kind of, Johnny Knoxville era. Black frames help. It hides crow's feet, something about it that gives you sort of a youthful thing. If you're young and you wear the black glasses, sometimes you look like too young, so you need to wear wire frames. But past a certain age, they look like shit, and then you have to wait until your 70s and 80s, then you wear the black frames. It looks cool. Right now, he should be wearing some sort of like tortoise shell, like see-through frames of some kind. The Rivers Cuomo thing does not work for, and I mean, I'm not even commenting on this shirt. It's like a silk paisley. It's ridiculous. And what does it say on the suit here? You can do it. It says you can do it on his suit. You can do it. You can do it. On his suit, it should just say Adam Sandler's friend. But the comments love him. They all love that he's anti-vax and he speaks the truth or whatever. I don't even know really what he stands for. I know he's a Republican and he blames everything on Dems. which whatever. People, they get old, they get boring, they pick a side, they become very predictable. I don't give a shit. I expect more from Rob Schneider. I expect more from him. No one's ever said that. It's some of the worst stand-up that's ever been made. You got to give him credit where credit's due. Very funny in the Sandler movies. Great character actor. And I thought really damn good Elvis impression. Have you guys seen his Elvis? Because I'm not here. By the way, I'd be honored to hang out with Rob Schneider. But, I can't take him seriously as like an intellectual. Rob Schneider is not like a pillar of the intellectual society. He's not going to, I know he probably listens to the Dark Horse podcast and he listens to the Weinstein brothers and he probably listens to Lex Friedman and he picks up like a word here and there when they're talking to like some MIT guy. But yeah, this is a really bad look. But because people don't really think for themselves, and they go into something liking someone if they're on their team, no matter what. All the comments are like, Rob Schneider's so brave. He's so brave for having the balls to say that Hollywood is over. And that Rogan is the new media. Damn, it's so brave of Rob Schneider to say because of the internet now things have changed. Thank you for standing on your morals, Rob Schneider. Rob Schneider. Elvis. Regardless, doesn't mean he's not funny. I think he's funny as hell. Oh, he's been doing this for a while? I thought he just did it in the Sandler special. Yeah, he's very good. He dresses up as Elvis. Oh, shit, he's been doing this for a while. Okay, I take it back. He's brilliant. I can't get enough of this.
Every Christmas card I write. Oh, may your days, may your days, may your days, may your days, may your days be merry and bright. And may all your... I love you. Thank you so much for coming out tonight.
And you can hear people are missing their hands. They can't quite connect. There's people with dementia. They're cheering. People are cheering. They brought their grandparents. They have like stage 9 Alzheimer's are clapping. They think literally they're watching. They're like, thank you for taking me to see Lawrence Welk. They have no idea what's going on. Anybody at a Sir, do you know you're at a Rob Schneider show? No. You could go down the line. Sir, do you know you're at a Rob Schneider show? Nah. What? What? I thought I was in Vietnam. What the hell's going on? Who's that on stage? Is he Charlie? He was singing Ching Chong there for a bit. So he's been singing Elvis for a very, very long time. I did not know this. Glad we're finally doing a deep dive on this. He sings a father-daughter duet with his daughter in his Netflix special. I've never actually watched it. It's this special called Soy Sauce Holocaust, which I have seen bits of it. It's absolutely atrocious. It's one of the worst things ever made by any single human being. Yeah, and he's going on the Tucker Carlson network, too, to talk about Jimmy Kimmel, which Jimmy Kimmel's not even asking him to go on. Rob Schneider is this very weird character. Like, the space he occupies my mind because, like, every like, I want to say, like, 2 to 3 months, he starts trending on Twitter, and people start debating something he, like, said, and there's, like, people defending it. I'm like, why does anyone think you're all talking about it because you were told to by the trending tab? No one's following Rob Schneider. No one wakes up and thinks, I wonder what Rob Schneider thinks about that, like childcare or like like post-op surgery in children. No one has ever thought, what is Rob Schneider thinking? Not even his own wife. But the trending tab on X, which controls all of everybody's minds, and is the real, you want to talk about the marionettist with the great hand and the every 2 to 3 months, people are like, have really strong opinions about Rob Schneider, who, I remember him playing like crazy people in Adam Sandler, and I love him for that. But like, I don't know why people are, those are the moments when like Rob Schneider's trending and I see everybody talking about like hormone therapy, his opinion on hormone therapy. And I'm like, I'm aghast. I look at society and I think, sad to see what you've become. I downvote society. I leave society a 1-star review. I downvote society. That's what I do. Yeah, we did an episode about that, Jack, about how she hates her dad. Damn, I wish him doing Elvis from the Sandler special was on here. Rob Schneider, Elvis, Sandler. Let me just 1 second. Look, MK Ultra, I do agree to some. It's easy to say that, but I mean, he is funny in the movies when he has the part like you can do it. It's funny. Sorry, it is. We can't be such snobs. We can't be such snobs that we dismiss the man's entire canon. This is Rob Schneider we're talking about, the great Rob Schneider. You may know him from the guy now who wears funny hats and talks about vaccines. Rob Schneider Curb ripoff? Okay. Who's told me to watch this? This is from Snaggletooth 2319. Rob Schneider Curb ripoff. Sounds good. Not seeing anything pop up. Can you be a little more specific? Said the daughter was actually good. Very good. Your Rat's Nest, your wife is a Schneider fan. That's fascinating. Yeah, he's great in Big Daddy. I just watched Big Daddy was just on TV, and I was like, holy shit, he's great. Hip hippopotamus. It's awesome. Oh shit, Red Shorts Politics. I love Red Pill. I love Red Pill stand up. Dude, did you know Rob Schneider was actually fucking based? Holy fuck. He's so fucking based.
Schneider is enjoying every minute of Trump versus the left.
And my wife comes in. You vote for Donald Trump? 17 times you vote for him? Do you know your wife is a Mexicana? Your daughters are Mexicanas. Your family's from Mexico. You vote for him? Then you're racist too. I'll never look at you the same way again, ever. I swear to God, 4 years later, my wife's like, fuck, I can't believe it, but I'm voting for Trump. Holy shit, let me tell you, I am not a person who menstruates.
Yeah, that's fucking right. You're fucking right. That fucking dirty knows her place now. That's right. That's right. She's brown, so it took her a while to catch up. Took her a while to catch up, but that's right. She's a fucking dirty. And you goddamn right. Rob Schneider telling it like it is. Hell yeah. That's real Rob. That's real Rob.
I'm
right
a
there.
woman, I'm a mujer, pinche pendejes.
Rob Schneider is in.
Stand up now really is just retelling like a fake story where this happened and this happened and this happened, and you just write everything that the person said that didn't happen, and then you come up with like the wittiest retort to it. Let me tell you a story real quick about a time I was insanely smart and witty, and I had great comebacks. Sit down. You're going to want to hear this. I was right. That's the problem with that stuff too, is like, it's like, what's funny about being right? I like listening to people who are completely wrong. I'll still listen to Anthony. I'll listen to Gavin. Give a fuck if they're right. Just make me laugh. Those guys still make me laugh. I mean, sometimes it drifts into a territory where I'm like, okay, I got to turn this off. But like, if I'm gonna listen to someone that's gonna make me laugh, it's probably, and I'm viewing Anthony through a layer of irony because he's like in the KKK. He's like a devout white supremacist. Jack said that one comedian who stuck to your last show told stories like that, all fake. Hey, leave Connor out of this. I'm kidding. Who posted a picture of their shit in the toilet? Behave in there. That was pretty funny. This is pretty funny, but just don't post pictures of your shit. But do it when I'm not looking. So Rob Schneider goes on. Here we go.
When there was only 200 odd million people in America, they would all watch. Right.
And we'll look at the comments real quick. I'm from South America, and I only knew Rob Schneider from some goofy movies from the 90s. Never thought he was such a brilliant thinker and quite pleasant to listen to in conversation. 136 upvotes. Never would have dreamed 20 years ago that Rob would be such a smart, down-to-earth patriot. We need more like him. One of the best conversations I have ever had the pleasure of watching. Never in my life did I think Rob Schneider and Dr. Peterson would be discussing such topics together. Stuff like this makes me think dead internet theory, like, do like the Daily Wire pay a bunch of Pakistani people to, because everything is like, it's like someone's writing it with a quill. Never in my short days on this earth did I think, but I was erroneous in my assumption. They talk like the Disney pedophile. That Rob Schneider would have such a gifted mind on this episode of the Jordan Peterson podcast on the Daily Wire. It feels fake. You can't imagine a human being writing these comments. You can't imagine a single fucking person with fingers writing. How are they writing this with fingers? How do they have keyboards? How do they have electricity? Are they real? None of this feels like something a human being would say. Imagine you're on a date with someone and Jordan Peterson, for some reason you're on a date and Rob Schneider on Jordan Peterson's podcast comes up. And this is what the person you're cutting the filet mignon, you're talking about Rob Schneider and Jordan Peterson, and they say, that episode was one of the best conversations I had the pleasure of watching. Never in my life did I think Rob Schneider and Dr. Peterson would be discussing such topics together. Does that sound like something a human being, that a person with a face and a mouth and a brain, does that sound like a human being to you? I'll read a couple more. Imagine again, candlelit table, dinner, first date with someone. This episode comes up because you guys have no chemistry and nothing to talk about. Rob Schneider has been speaking out for well over 5 years, especially about biologics. He has great integrity. People seriously disregard the trades. I grew up with a friend that quit school at grade 10. He started out as a carpenter and saved his money, bought properties, and started building homes on them. In COVID, home prices flew through the roof and he had piles of property. Between him and his crew of 5, he made $44 million a year for about 4 years straight. Now he's still building homes, has apartment complexes, and numerous properties living life on the high end. Moral of the story is don't disregard a tradesman. He might be worth a lot more than you think. What? Oh, so he's an architect? What are you talking about? You know, that architect, he's actually very talented at what he does and he makes a lot of money. A lot of people would just disregard him. A lot of people would just disregard him as a guy that, oh, you build houses? What do you make, like $5 an hour? You build houses and own them? Well, you'd be surprised to know that man who builds houses and owns apartment complexes is actually, he has as much money as those guys on Wall Street. Half their brain is missing and it's just liquid on this side and they're just typing. They got keyboards and they can't help themselves. Type. We love Rob. I still watch his 2015 to 17 sitcom Real Rob almost annually. God help that guy. I wonder if the scene is... I watched his Real Rob show once, which was this terrible, like, pseudo kind of reality mockumentary thing about his life. I don't know. It didn't really exist. It didn't happen. But Norm was in it. And Norm just kept kind of like looking at the camera and not giving a shit and laughing. That's what I remember. Let's see. This is the scene. Norm is at a sushi restaurant with Rob Schneider. I haven't seen this in a while.
Hey, Norm. Good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
I thought we were supposed to meet at Starbucks.
Oh, hey, listen, Rob. I just want to thank you for agreeing to meet with me. It sure means the world to me.
I called.
He's not. Norm is giving. He's between probably chemo treatments here. Like he could give a fuck. He's doing it. He doesn't leave his kid in debt. I'm sure. Look, and I think.
I thought we were supposed to meet at Starbucks.
Oh.
Look at the way he looks
listen,
down.
Rob.
He looks down. I think he's looking at his script that's hidden by Rob on the table. It's insanely funny.
I just want to thank.
I thought we were supposed to meet at Starbucks.
Oh, hey, listen, Rob. I just want to thank you for agreeing to meet with me. It sure means the world to me.
I called you to meet me.
You did? Well, that's nice too.
Anyway, Patty wants me to have.
I mean, Norm has never been a good actor. He makes me laugh so hard, and Dirty Work and everything else, and everything he did. But I mean, here he's just when Norm's not trying when he's acting, it's completely abysmal. He couldn't give a fuck about being here at all. Rob probably had to call him 40 times, and he still showed up 9 hours late.
Oh my goodness, that's quite a coincidence. I have had a vasectomy.
I know. That's why I called you.
How about that, huh?
So tell me about it.
About what?
The vasectomy.
Oh, the vasectomy. Yes. Well, first of all, you must know they don't put you out. You're fully awake for the entire procedure.
They don't put you out?
No, you're awake. And then the doctor comes in, and he's like, I'm a really funny doctor. All the other doctors say I'm the funniest guy. And how do you get into comedy anyway, Norm? And I'm like, good Lord, man. Concentrate. You're cutting my balls.
Patty said it was a minor.
He couldn't give a fuck. And it's making the delivery of it so it's like meta. I know Norm's always goes, I hate meta. But it's like almost meta the way he's phoning it in and delivering everything. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
How do you get into comedy anyway, Norm? And I'm like, good Lord, man. Concentrate. You're cutting my balls.
Patty said it was a minor procedure.
Well, you tell Patricia that whenever your balls are involved, it is not a minor procedure. And whenever your balls and cutting are involved, well, then that is a major procedure, very major.
But they give you a shot, right?
Yeah, they give you a shot.
Oh, thank God.
In the balls.
Give you a shot in your balls?
In the balls.
Do they give you a pre-shot first?
Yeah, a pre-shot in the balls. It's more painful than the shot.
That sounds horrible.
Well, it gets worse.
Worse?
Yeah, the smell.
The smell?
The smell of burning flesh. They use a laser to go into your skin, but it makes your balls just boil.
What I remember about this clip, I could be wrong, but I feel like he looks at the camera at some point too. Like his eyes wander over to the camera. He doesn't give a fuck.
On the internet, they said one of the potential side effects was dementia.
Yeah, well, don't believe everything you read in the internet. Well, by the way, I love your show on CBS, and I'd like to be a regular on it.
It got canceled 2 years ago.
If you don't want to be on the show, that's fine.
You okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure, I'm fine. Actually, I should run. I'm supposed to meet a buddy of mine, old friend from SNL over at Starbucks. He's got a little private problem with his private area, if you know what I mean. And I probably shouldn't tell you who it is, but I can't resist. It's Rob Schneider.
Fuck. Yeah, that show's goated, actually. What the hell is this? Rob Schneider. This thumbnail says, "Who is a Nazi?" And then it's Rob Schneider. He hasn't been on the internet, I guess? It says Zach was right. Norm is just mailing it in. Who's Zach? Zach Hiddell from Sleepy Cabin and co-creator of Smiling Friends, the Sleepy Cabin episode. I think I'm going to meet the Smiling Friends guys. Someone texted me to come to a Smiling Friends thing. I want to meet those guys. That show fucking is so funny. I wish I was more into cartoons because I would actually like sit down and like watch it over and over. But from the episodes I've watched, it's amazing. I just can't. I don't really get into cartoons that much.
What really shifted us was during the pandemic.
So this is Who is a Nazi? Rob Schneider, Who's a Nazi?
And then George Floyd. It became like an exponential shockwaves.
Yeah.
During when people were definitely unnerved because of the pandemic, and they were shut down, they were locked up, their kids couldn't go to school.
Yeah, I can't. You know what? I can't even, because this is what these podcasts do, is they pretty much still just talk about 2020. Every comedian that you see on Rogan or anything else, they're all still talking about 2020. They can't move the fuck on. They can't move the fuck on. Yeah, man, I remember like people like lost their fucking mind. Like during COVID, people lost their fucking mind, man. Dude, I had friends. Yeah, man. I don't know what happened, dude. Just something. They lost their mind, and then we have Trump again. Yeah, it's crazy. No, you can't say you back then, man. You couldn't say anything. I mean, I did, and I got $1 billion for saying whatever the fuck I wanted, but you can't say anything. Like, how much are you supposed to make? 10 billion?
My chain. My chain. My chain. My chain. Don't you like my chain?